What's the most ridiculous house meeting you've ever had to sit through? My roommate Kelsey called an emergency house meeting last week about what she called the dangerous feline situation, which meant she wanted my cat gone. She'd printed out a whole agenda while our other two roommates sat on the couch looking exhausted because this was the third emergency meeting this month about something ridiculous. Last week, she tried to establish a breathing schedule for the living room because apparently we were using up her oxygen. Kelsey stood in front of us holding a clipboard like she was about to deliver a TED Talk, while my cat Dr. Pepper sat perfectly still on his cat tree, watching her with those big green eyes like he was taking notes. This cat is destroying our apartment, and I have documented evidence of his aggressive behavior. Kelsey flipped through her papers dramatically. Incident 1, when Dr. Pepper viciously attacked my yoga mat. Dr. Pepper yawned and started grooming his paw. Incident 2, when he deliberately knocked my essential oil diffuser off the counter. My male roommate raised his hand. Didn't you leave that hanging off the edge? That's not the point. She pulled out her phone. I have video evidence of him assaulting my emotional support succulent. She played a video of Dr. Pepper gently batting at a plastic plant. Kelsey, that's fake. It's symbolic, which makes it legally protected under the Fair Housing Act. Dr. Pepper jumped down from his perch and walked over to Kelsey's bag with the precision of a bomb-sniffing dog. See, he's about to destroy my property right now. Dr. Pepper sniffed the bag, then pulled out a small baggie of catnip with his teeth and dropped it at her feet. Is that catnip? Obviously someone planted that. Dr. Pepper went back and pulled out a second baggie, then a third, then kept going until 7 little baggies of catnip were scattered across the floor like evidence at a crime scene. Why do you have 7 bags of catnip when you hate cats? I use it for medicinal tea purposes. My female roommate picked one up. This literally says premium catnip with a picture of a cat on it. They market it wrong because society doesn't understand holistic medicine. Dr. Pepper jumped onto the counter where Kelsey had left a stack of papers. Get him away from my evidence folder. But instead of knocking them over, Dr. Pepper carefully placed one paw on the top page and dragged it forward like a casino dealer revealing cards. Our female roommate grabbed the exposed email. This is you asking the landlord to turn Dr. Pepper's room into your personal meditation sanctuary. That's taken out of context. Dr. Pepper dragged another paper forward. A Craigslist ad where you're subletting his room for $500 more than we pay. That's a different situation entirely. Dr. Pepper pulled out a third sheet. $700 Nordstrom receipt, but you couldn't pay utilities because of medical expenses. Kelsey lunged for the papers, but Dr. Pepper grabbed them in his mouth and sprinted to my male roommate. These are all from last week during your emergency appendix situation. My appendix emotionally burst, which Western medicine doesn't recognize as real. Dr. Pepper walked to the TV stand and started pawing at the cable box until a hidden camera popped out like a jack-in-the-box. Is that a camera? For security to monitor the cat's terrorist activities. My male roommate plugged it into his laptop. 3 months of footage, and it's mostly you eating our food and blaming Dr. Pepper. The first video showed Kelsey devouring my Chinese takeout while announcing to the empty kitchen, "I'll just tell them the cat knocked it off the counter." Next came footage of her using my $100 shampoo while rehearsing a speech about bathroom boundaries. The final clip showed her wearing my female roommate's dress on a video call saying, "Yeah, I basically pay for everything here, so it's communal property, which means it's mine." Those were all emergencies. Dr. Pepper knocked over Kelsey's water bottle, which spilled everywhere, revealing half her papers were blank pages she'd been flipping for dramatic effect, and the rest were WikiHow articles about evicting roommates. He did that on purpose. Kelsey, you have 7 bags of catnip, so either you're framing my cat or you're the world's worst criminal mastermind. Dr. Pepper then pulled a paper from behind his cat tree with surgical precision. I grabbed it and burst out laughing. This is where you forged my signature to remove me from the apartment. That's my calligraphy practice homework. You wrote my name 40 times with an eviction notice at the top in red pen with little flames drawn around it. Kelsey stood up, frantically waving her arms. This cat is manipulating all of you and making me look crazy, which is exactly what I warned you about because cats are known to be psychic. Dr. Pepper chose that moment to roll onto his back and start purring like a tiny motorboat. My male roommate looked at Kelsey seriously. We're taking a vote, and I vote Kelsey needs to find a new place to live immediately. My female roommate raised her hand. Seconded, and I want my dress back. You can't evict me based on a cat's testimony. We're evicting you because you're insane, and you've been stealing our stuff, and also you tried to charge me rent for using the toaster. Kelsey grabbed her papers and stormed toward her room, but Dr. Pepper beat her there and sat in the doorway like a fuzzy bouncer at an exclusive club. Move, cat! Dr. Pepper didn't budge. This is false imprisonment, and I'll be contacting my lawyer, who is also my life coach. My male roommate pulled out his phone. According to the lease agreement, a roommate can be removed for theft and fraud with 48 hours notice. Kelsey tried to step over Dr. Pepper, but he stood up and she jumped back like he was made of lava. This isn't over, and when I become a famous influencer, you'll all regret this. She grabbed her bag and left, slamming the door so hard a picture fell off the wall while Dr. Pepper calmly walked back to his cat tree and went to sleep.